Greetings everyone and welcome to yet another game commentary video with me, Kemzit, and today we shall be chatting about Loria. But before we shall proceed, please lean back and lay down, grab something to eat and drink, as we shall be sharing our opinions, thoughts, feedback and all those kind of shizzle. But I first want to right away jump to this and say that Loria really has a similarity of Warcraft 2, 3 and 1. But the second thing I want to also notify that I think this story was really interesting and funny to see, and I want to also notify that there is a little bit of presences of some jokes around. For example, the guy was literally just pissing the thing and we just killed him, and we got some loot and it was really interesting to see. So it's basically a Warcraft 3 and a remake I guess, and I must say that I enjoy the models a lot more. I find it even better than Warcraft 1 and 2 if we compare it. But Warcraft 3 has better ones right now. Well, right now, just had previously, before the Reforged edition. Or Reforged is just a different thing. We've already spoken about that as well. But I must also say that the music is quite interesting. Maybe a little bit different varieties as well could have been amazing, because I think it's a little bit the same constantly. The voice acting is really interesting and cool. I think there's also a little bit of unbalancedness with the faction of the how do you call it, the humans and the chaos people. Let me just quickly check, can I now? Because yeah, you have the Order and Chaos, and Chaos seems to be, in my opinion, be a lot stronger than we are, so that's a little bit of an annoying thing. Especially with the Manticore, which just beat up the machines, and that's just really annoying. But that's my opinion, and I still find it really amazing what they have made so far. I would really love if they could just make a Reforged, for example, another version of this, and who knows what we shall see. The campaigns was pretty nice, and there was a lot of unexpected moments, especially for me. That's why I usually did not really save a lot, but the last mission I was like, okay, I'm gonna start saving, because that's where I really struggled. And also the final mission within the human campaign as well. That's another part where I really struggled and had some, you know, long video about it, and even cut it short because I couldn't continue on too much, as we were fighting against 3 enemies, and that's really difficult. Like, you really need to rush, but that's just a bit too hard. Maybe they should have added another person for you to fight on, because the Chaos campaign, the second mission, we did fight along, and the first and the last one, I mean, we chased someone that was really nice. Like, there was a little bit of diversity and different things, setups of how you have to play the campaign and missions, and that's really interesting to see. To even mention that I also really enjoyed the part where we also had to see lore-wise, like how, you know, from one campaign it was just a following up from the other one, and you gotta see like what happens, who Dalt really was, the father of that boy, and how it happened. It was a really interesting story. I really liked it. The only minus I would like to point out in this game is the bloody units can get stuck really hard, and that's really annoying. Second of all, the pathfinding is, well, it's always a struggle in each game, and it was also present in this too. But further else is just fine, and you know, maybe they can just add and other things upon this, because again, it's quite an old game too, so we cannot point out many things. And as you guys can see, like, there's only 5 maps on Skirmish, and there's not much. Yeah, waiting for. Oh well, we can go for Workshop. This is really amazing. So you can actually go and play some other maps too. That's really interesting. Cool, very cool, actually interesting. But then again, it would be really amazing if you could play it on multiplayer as well. It would be really interesting. But you know, this is it for now, so I hope you guys agreed with me. If you don't, then feel free to write down in the comments box below why, what and whatever. And if you did, then give it a like button and subscribe to my channel if you're new and wish to support it. Do recommend something recording them together, that's possible as well. Just write it down in the comments box below or join my Discord server so we can have a chit chat about it. Till then, I shall see you guys in my next video.